So we are in summer of year 7. Yes, I'm starting a couple minutes early, guys. I don't have a fancy little countdown timer for my stream starts in 5 minutes or anything yet, so we have to do it this way for now. But, anyway, let's see here. Do one more thing and then we will be rocking and rolling. Alright, so summer, year 7. Let's see, good morning, Dwarf. Good to see you guys. I was going to attempt to stream this weekend, but the nieces and nephews were a little rowdy, and I didn't figure you guys wanted to hear all that, so I kept it nice and peaceful. Making a noise while you're looking for a stream update. Like it was talking. It was talking to me. Nice, nice. Hopefully it was a good noise and not a my fan just broke noise. Those are not good noises. Alright, summertime. So let's go check our fields. It looks like they were able to do all of them. Very nice. So we're going to leave them alone. So we're doing flax and cabbage. Some random ad on how. Yeah, I noticed I got like 83 cents for an ad, and I'm like, I don't have ads on. Twitch, what are you doing? Eyes on. But apparently there's ads whether I want them or not, so at least it's not in the middle of the stream, at least I hope not. McDonald's like automatically targets me anytime I log in and try to watch somebody stream. They're like, would you like a juicy Big Mac? I'm like, no. No, I would not. Just because they're delicious doesn't mean I want one right now. But yeah, all kinds of fun stuff. I'm walking around. It's been like 3 or 4 days since we actually played this, so I'm kind of walking around and seeing where we're at. Because I loaned my notepad out to my nephew, and now I don't know what page we're on. Got some summer berries going. Might grab some of those. Okay, so this still needs repaired. Okay, cool. Exactly. Iron hammers and some berries. It's a lovely Monday morning with some freezing drizzle outside. So I got my nieces and nephews up at 6 this morning because it was just going to get worse throughout the day. And then I loaded them in my car and took them back to their parents. But yes, I'm doing very well today. How are you? It's been a nice, peaceful, well, I wouldn't say peaceful weekend. We had a lot of stuff going on. But I did play a lot of Minecraft with the nieces and nephews, but once I got them communicating correctly, not the yelling thing children are prone to do, it was like Sunday. Awesome, get some coffee. Morning, Q. I will check for those 2 things after stream. I got them on the notepad finally. Just running ragged with the howler monkeys this weekend. Good old cabbage coming in. We got plenty of room for the harvest, which I'm so keen on seeing. Look how much rot we got. So we got plenty of rot. So if you want the people in the barn to process your rot, put it in the food storage, because now we have freaking space. And that's where they grab it from is this. Or if you really have to, put it in the barn, but that's only like a couple hundred storage. That's not enough. And your food will eventually rot here. If you want to hi Moon. If you want to speed rot up, take it out of here like the meat that you want to rot, like this here. It's got 2 more seasons before it even goes to rotted meat. If you want to speed this up, I would take the whole chunk and throw it in the regular storage, and it'll turn to rotted meat, and then you only have to wait 1 more season for it to change to rot. Yeah, it is. I mean, my hunters are so dang good, even with me having them make dried meat, they're still cranking out almost well, you saw what they did last time, 372 meat, because the hunters are gaining XP like mad. If only the crafters would do that. They're not ready yet, though. Yeah, I'm preparing for them to do the switcheroo where we have to have fertilizer. So I'm trying to have a couple hundred fertilizer on hand once this actually happens. That way we're not completely out of touch for what we need. Let me see, we got plenty of sticks and iron, so that should be going good. So much leather. Iron, awesome. Yeah, the farmers are cranking down on the flax stock. It was 1,500, and then it's down to yeah, they're doing really good. Firewood's still strong. Fertilizer's going. I'm pretty pleased with everything. Everything seems to be going at pretty much the pace I was expecting. Yep. Well, I'm hoping they're thinking bigger picture than just having 30 people, because, I mean, it'd be a dream to have 3 basic settlements with, like, 50 people each in those settlements. But imagine how much food you'd have to process for that. And, I mean, that involves storage, of course, of its weight. Good morning, Spider. Yeah, I wanted to talk to you guys this weekend about, like, a couple of things, and, like I said, I had nieces and nephews, so I couldn't even hop on to do a regular stream or anything. But, I was like, oh, and wait, can't, gotta wait till Monday. Yeah, there's our bebop song. A little quiet this morning. But yeah, welcome back, everybody. Good to see you guys. And a hi to the people over on YouTube who I actually don't get to say hi to. Even though I post the videos after. So a little social interaction, there you guys go. We were gonna do something. Alright, I kind of got a feel for what we need to get done. Let me check and see if there's any offspring. So we're at 38, so there has been 1 child. But they're already in a house. Oh, look, 404, which means 1. Remember how we moved them from the smallest houses to the medium houses so they could have another child? There you go. So apparently one of the first mothers is also having another child now. So they had a kid back to back, basically. That's actually pretty cool. So, but they're in the 404, so that's as many kids as they can have. I was kind of hoping one of the new people had a kid, but that's okay. Yeah, like I said, we moved all the kids to 404 houses so they could have a sibling. Year 7, I started cohabitating them year 3. Like at first I recruited females to be in the same house, and then I recruited a male to be in a different house with another male, and so on and so forth. And then year 3, I played, I don't know, when you just take one out and put one in. Basically just scrambling people around to match them up. And then it's now year 7. Yeah, now year 7, and we have children. We have 8 children to be exact, because we have 30 actual working age people. And because we only have this much in houses, I'm not sure once those children are big where they're gonna go. So some of that hasn't been worked out yet. Yeah, they're booking it. Good job, guys. Very happy with this. Yeah, we're switching these. Not this guy. This is a regular one. So this is tier 1 house, and this is a tier 2. You can tell by the slightly longer roof. But this fits 2 workers and 1 child. And this fits 2 workers and 2 children. So we're slowly upgrading these to the tier 3 houses. So my next playthrough, I might, depending on how much we actually get coming in, as soon as we get an excavation shed, we might start upgrading to the tier 3. Or, sorry, not tier 3, never tier 3. Tier 2 houses. Tier 3 is just more taxes and it's bigger, but doesn't fit any more people at all. Yeah, if they would have like a boarding house or something, that way the married people could have the regular houses, and then the singles could be in a boarding house so they can meet other people. I guess they could meet in the tavern too, but something. I know that they did that in other building games, like when you're building a city. Boarding houses would hold 5 to 10 people. Yeah, I'm excited because they've been teasing all last week about updates and lighting for the streets and stuff like that. So we won't have to run down here in a dark alley for the most part, which would be great. You know, safety first, right? So lighting and a couple other life-changing, or what was it? Easy life improvements, make life easier improvements, but they haven't actually said what they were. So I'm excited to see what they're gonna actually do. So all right, I kind of got what we're going. We're gonna maybe finish this job here. We are gonna make our own iron arrows because they're about 200 iron behind. So we'll hop in there and do some of that. We might even make some bows and stuff, but we'll get to selling items real quick to kind of cash out our 6 vendors for this year while everybody else is doing all the other things. Let's see here. I can tell I've been playing Minecraft a lot because I hit W twice to try to speed up and run. Doesn't work. Oh, sweet. So bad. Good. I actually did have that question. That's an actual. Thank you for chiming in with that. So his son turned 18 and he put him to work. Awesome. Hey, it has happened before. I was watching another streamer the other day too. She actually handled the wolves really great because as soon as a wolf like bit her, she tabbed out in the inventory and ate some broadleaves, and then like switched back and fought the wolf. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. The switching to tab to inventory actually freezes it. So if you're down, there we go. There, boom. There we go. All right. Morning, cat. But yeah, you can tab out to eat your stuff so you don't actually just die by being chewed on. Give yourself a minute to formulate your plan. I got a nice, tall, fresh cup of coffee. I've already chugged down the first one. And some water today. So we're going to play for as long as I can stand it. I actually had really good sleep the previous 2 days. Last night I was up a lot, but previous 2 days had really good sleep. So we might push it today and play a lot longer. So I might at least get one more season in, is what I'm hoping. Okay, so we got the berries up. Yeah, I was like, I really hope they have a mentorship thing or an apprenticeship thing, but I don't know if they're doing any of that yet. I mean, I'll just be happy if maybe the crafters could maybe get some love, and because as you guys know, our crafters, none of mine have leveled up, and I've had some for many, 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 many years. So some of them for 7 years, and they have never leveled up. And then, of course, our farmers are rocking it. And our hunters are rocking it. But everybody else, like, is no. It's just a hard no on that. I mean, some of my gatherers are knocking stuff out. Plan for today, we're going to daub a house and maybe upgrade another one, and then I had something else I was gonna do, but I didn't write it down. So that's a thing. Oh, we're gonna get all the monies from all the 6 merchants around here. So that's the plan for today. Okay, so we don't have quite enough dob, but we'll go ahead and take what we got. Oh, I'm trying to Minecraft run, sorry. Isa is like, yeah, it's like when I'm playing and somebody hears like a wolf or something like that, it usually causes temporary heart attacks. But yeah, imagine a bear while you're in the mine. Probably startled you a little bit. I have 22,000 gold saved up right now, which is rough. I had at year 5 of my first, well, not my first playthrough. My last playthrough, I had 5,000, or yeah, 30,000 saved up so I could get sheep, and that's pretty much roughly what we had this time as well. All right, I feel like we're missing a piece. Probably. Oh, that's done. All right. Well. This house is now dabbed. Excellent. But yeah, I'm excited to see what they get going. I try to have some spare cash on hand, and then I also making sure our food and stuff's coming in. It'll be nice. I mean, imagine like actually being able to get up here in a short time versus as long as it actually takes us. So like most of us don't even go over here or over here unless we absolutely have to. I hit these all the time, but and occasionally this, but I usually don't go too far. And I don't know how I'd react if they actually had a wagon that we could haul stuff to sell in. I might be a little too excited there. Alright, we're gonna grab 40. There we go. Well, I mean, we didn't get cow raising lessons, so let's hope they don't do that stuff. I would rather not. And if they make us unlock a horse saddle, so we have to do horse stuff, that's fine by me. I don't care. But the riding and stuff like that, they didn't teach us any of the other stuff, so I don't know why they would charge for learning something. It wasn't a schematic. So yeah, I hope they keep it relative to the actual gameplay. See here in 40. Yeah, like I said, I'm pretty excited about it. I think it'll be mostly good things. I checked the patch notes this morning at 6 when I got up to wake the demon spawn and get them out of the house. To check for patch notes and stuff, and then nothing was there. I was like, oh. And checked right before hopping on too. Like I said, if the changes are significant enough, we will end up re-rolling. Because, like I said, I like to do what the new player's going through. That way, if they have new stuff we've already built and done, wouldn't be even on my mind to be able to consider answering questions and stuff like that if I hadn't played through again. So, we'll play through new. That way, we know what the balance actually is. Unless it's just a little features and stuff that doesn't even really affect gameplay that much. But changing your workers from level 6s to level 3s, that was a huge thing. Hi Watch. Yes, it is only single player, and at the moment they have no intentions of changing it to a multiplayer. But it is single player. It is a gorgeous game. It's relaxing when you want it to be relaxing, and if you want some excitement, you can go hunt wolves usually. and I kind of avoid that because that's too much excitement for me. Unless I get a quest for it. Yeah, welcome. And yeah, if you have any questions, me and my chat are like really happy to help out. There we go, 40. Yeah, I've been enjoying the heck out of the game. Q, I saw Keep was playing the game this morning, so I might have to razz him after and see what he's thinking about it. Yeah. That's okay. I mean, I think the sell on it is over. It was like 22 when I bought it. I don't know how much it is now. Hi, Smooth. How you doing? Jay, howdy. Yes. Give me a second. I'm almost gonna go to the villages so I can show you some of that stuff. Oh, how did I get? Oh, he already stole my. That's my iron. You were not supposed to steal that. Did you see that? He smooth stole my iron. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, we're gonna grab some more arrows to go sell, and then we're gonna go to the village so I can show you the first village that you interact with. They actually have a quest line for one person as a side quest that doesn't affect your dynasty at all, but gets you around the map in a couple places and gives you some items. And that's Alwyn's quest, and then Unigo's quest actually affects your dynasty. So, like, you can get more people and some other things later. I won't try to spoil it too bad, but yeah. So that's my village. It's functional. But here's the first village that you'll come to anyway. I should have grabbed more arrows. Give me a second. We're gonna sell all the things. More arrows. A bow. Actually, we're gonna grab some wool too. Alright. I say we dump lava around the entire village and hope that the people don't walk in it. No, I'm joking. That's a good question, actually, Zon, because they were talking about events coming into the game, and a wolf attack would be a thing. Bad. So it's interesting to see what's going on. Teach combat training to the little 5-year-old that keeps asking for a knife. That's my plan. Adelina, hi. Show me your wares. Alright, so we can sell that. A bow, regular bow to her. And then some wool. And then some iron arrows. So we got all of hers monies. Send the unemployed children first. Morning, Dan. I think it'll be interesting if we can funnel them in. We will definitely need walls, that way we can do that though. Hi, buddy. So the first village you come to has 4 merchants, which is the most in the game, I believe. 4 merchants in this one town. This town is called Gustovia. And these little exclamation points are regular quests, like little side quests you can do. Let's see here. Yeah, they have different things that they can sell you. eggs, meat, fertilizer. I just sold them iron, arrows. And then you can buy cattle in the first village. The first village also has ducks. Maybe gosling and gooses. Hi, Jay. Dan, there's some events coming into the game soon-ish. I'm not exactly sure when, but soon-ish. And we don't know what the events are going to be, but somebody had mentioned that wolf attacks might be one of them. But here's Unighost. He'll be your storyline guide to like year 12, basically. Unfortunately, it's like staggered out, so it's every few years. But you'll follow his storyline for a long time. Iron arrows. There we go. So basically, my objective is always to get all the gold from the merchants in these first two towns. You don't need to, because you really don't need that much gold, but it's just something that I like to do after, like, as soon as I can actually make enough stuff to cause that much gold transfer to me. So. Alrighty. And the reason I picked iron arrows is because it is really, really light, and they're worth a little fair bit of money for the lower amounts of resources. Alright, so they didn't have a whole lot of money this time. They usually have more money, but we got right at 1 gold away from 4,000. So sometimes I have more money and sometimes I have less, is what I've noticed so far. It used to be a flat 1,000 per gold per vendor, and now it fluctuates. Now we're gonna grab some other stuff on our way to the next village across the stream. Oh, so we're watching our weight over here too, so we don't want to go too far overweight because it slows us down a significant amount. See how she goes. Unripe berries. Alright. I think we will call it good for right now, and we'll go across the rivers. We're stinky. Yes, it has a dirt meter that you can, people won't talk to you if you're too dirty. Like, you'll get negative reactions no matter what you say to them. Even if you say things they really like, though you'll still get a 0 or a negative reaction if you're too dirty. There's other reasons for that too. It's just something you kind of get a feel for. Their dialogue usually is based on what their skills are. So whatever skill has the most, like you have 2 that match, and one's farming, one's crafting. Farming comes before crafting, so they'll respond more like a farmer most of the time. So it's a weird thing, even though I have them like Robe's conversation. Alright, so she's got 1188. Buckets of milk, and when fresh, are 35 gold. Nothing to sneeze at. Alright, we didn't have enough to get all of her monies, but we'll be back. Thank you. So yeah, so that village over there has 4 merchants. This one has 2. Like I said, everybody has different stuff that they sell. Let's see, he has 1,000. Okay. Let's go see what we got. What else we got to sell? We might do some more handcrafted arrows. Gold respawns every season in the merchants, so they restock every season. Yeah, so we got Browo and Gustovia, Baranica and Baranica. Sounds exactly the same when I pronounce them. That's hilarious. Okay, so we'll probably grab some seeds next. Wheat seeds and flax seeds sell really good. We're gonna sell some flax seeds though. And a little bit of wheat seeds. Alright, there we go. It's probably not enough, but we'll check. Wheat is like multi-purpose stuff. It can make animal feed and flour can make other types of food. But if you're making food to sell it, selling the wheat is the best profit ratio versus making flour or bread to try to sell that. Alright, so we got all his money and we gotta grab hers and then we're good. Alright, so 6,250 gold out of these 6 merchants. Hi, Norman. I don't think you'll like either one of those. I'm gonna do it anyway. -2. So, people that you can recruit, if you hold left alt, you can see what skill they have. Like this one has farming. Sometimes they like the job, sometimes they hate it. So it's always like 50-50 with this thing. -5. I saw somebody talk to them after they got a negative response the other day, and I was sad because I never get another chance to talk to them. So what we're doing right now is messing with our diplomacy level, trying to raise it up a little bit. Alright, let's book it back, put our monies back. And we'll see where we are on building materials. See how they got their encampment circled up? I do not have that on ours yet. I know, it's exhausting. There we go. Nice quiet morning already. Hope it's the same for you guys. Evening, afternoon, or depending on where you're at, right? Alright, 28,000 gold. Roughly, our taxes have been not too horrible. It says the person that's paying 4,000 gold for taxes. But we pretty much have all the things we need, and you saw how easy it was to make 6,000 gold in one season. Let's see here. Management? Yeah, so it'll be 4,000... probably 4,400 by the time we're done upgrading some of more of the houses. But so your taxes, your wood demand, your food demand, population, and building limit. We leave one spare so we can actually upgrade and build without having to tear down and leave things homeless most of the time. Although in this case it's not true because we're working on a limited space. So, like I said, next time if I have the time, I will be doing the larger houses. It takes significantly more resources, but it might actually be worth it. Here's our tavern. You can see we got all of our peoples. Crafters have not budged on how much they can actually do. And you can see the yellow question marks. Like I said, those are side quests. I'll show you. Let's see here, management. So I think this one is in a 404 house, and she's at 78. but she's had, I think, 2 children as well. So that's good. This one only has 1 child, and she's at 73, and she's the larger house. So 73. These guys are married, and at the smaller house. What I've noticed across the board is they're happy in any of them, about the exact same so far. Yeah, mine's 74 because she can only have 1 kid. So Wigbert would be a baseline single person in an adopt house at 64. And this is a baseline person unmarried in adopt house. He's 64. Yeah, it is like, I like the smaller houses better until they start having kids, and then once they have a kid, switch them over to the next house so you can have another kid. It's kind of a thing. They're going slowly, but going. Okay. Alright, let's see how much unprocessed stuff we have right now. So we should have a significant amount of, like, cabbage and stuff. Oops, we're going this way, sorry. I'm just gonna go down to mine, but if we do any pottage, then we'll need to do it here. There we go. Bucket of milk for it. Oh, just 1. Always only drink 1 bucket of milk, otherwise it eats both of them with no extra nutrients and you don't get the bucket back. So, single stack in your inventory when you eat milk. Milk brings food and water up. If you eat it singly, you get your bucket back. It's your favorite time, guys. Favorite time. So early game, for sure, pottage is like one of the main things we use to make money. And later, because my people have a high nutrition need, pottage is usually what I prefer to make for them to cover the 29 hunger food demand that they have. And our current 3 cooks in the tier 3 tavern are just too slow to keep up with the overall production. Yeah, they did an amazing job on upgrading the food consumption in the game. It used to be alphabetical, so if you had berries in there, that would be the first thing they ate, which is 0.5 nutrition. So they would eat all of them down in like 5 seconds. And then it would just, like I said, be alphabetical. So they would never actually get to cooked food before they ate your cabbage and other stuff like that. Which was kind of frustrating for those of us that needed the cabbage for money and stuff like that. Easy stuff. But yeah, now it's, they eat the most nutritious, and if it matches, like there's 2 different, you saw there's 3 different pottage stacks. One each deteriorated different than the other. They'll eat the one that's the most deteriorated first, the lowest condition. So yeah, I'm really glad that they did that check in there. Yeah, how's everybody's weekend been? Hopefully you guys got some rest. I got to play some good games before Monday started again. A lot of WoW and didn't sleep much. Nice. Yeah, I was working as usual. Nice. Hopefully you don't have to work all 7 days, but if you do, Hopefully you get paid for that. Nice, the good old couple hours of sleep. Nice. Good, good. Yeah, Misty brought chili when she brought the kids, so we had chili yesterday. It was really good, as always. Broke 1300 Dynasty, 13,300 Dynasty rep, still no increase in houses available. Yeah. What's your build limit? Is it 30 people, or how much is your build limit bad? At 20,000. Because I'm at 10 and my build limit is 30. Okay. Yeah, Isa. Yeah, we finished chapter 10 in season 3, I want to say 3. Like winter of year 3. The first time chapter quest took me up to like year 8 or 9. It took a long time. Oh no. Yeah, if you're playing off an old save, like I said, my initial save still isn't complete because it had taken 3 days to even get 30 Dynasty rep, and I was running all over the entire map trying to get quests. And it was like 1 to 2 Dynasty points per. It was really brutal. So I'm not talking 1 or 2 or a couple in-game days. I'm talking actual real-life days. So when they did the revamp on the quests, I went ahead and re-rolled. And then when they did another thing, there was enough of a change to maybe re-roll again. And then this re-roll was because of the workers getting nerfed again. Yeah, hopefully they can find a nice balance for the crafters, because right now they craft too slow to even get any XP to level up at all. And you need, if you've had somebody for 6 years, they should definitely be leveled up. That way they craft faster. Nice, so you are on your original save from 4 days after alpha release. Very nice. I kind of wanted to go back one of these days and check check some of my old saves and see how fast people craft when they have 6 or 7 skill points versus 3. Uni's questline did affect my build limit, mostly because it actually boosted my Dynasty rep to get me over the chapter quest that I needed. But yeah, as a dwarf, it is not a direct reflection, because you can technically do side quests to finish it. It just makes it easier. I'm sure if I had the mouse trap, the bird trap, and the rabbit trap up at all times, then my hunting skill would be maxed out by now. But I don't. Usually after I get a hunter, I stop. So that's on me. And even when I'm out hunting, when you hunt something and kill it, it's worth 1 point no matter what it is. And then when you skin it, it's worth 1 point, no matter what it is. So you'd have to get quite a few kills in to finish some of the stuff, because some of the, I think my current one is like 1,000 points for the next skill point for hunting. Nice. Yeah, we're still at 4 vendors in the first village. I'm trying not to spoil it after some stuff, but it's kind of hard sometimes. I agree. I mean, we always do have the option of dropping it on the ground, too. But the meat and the stuff actually weighs a lot. And the clothing and stuff that you craft is not worth the raw mats you use. Like, it's a negative 400 to negative 600% profit loss if you make something versus just selling the raw mats for most of the clothing that you craft, which is kind of brutal for somebody that's finds that wasteful, I guess, because it's not like we can clothe our villagers yet. I think that would be change something if we had to clothe our villagers as well to make them even happier. Make clothes like a consumable, but they're not at that stage yet. Like I said, they're still tweaking everything, so our expectations are. Oh yay! Here we go, guys. Your favorite floor pottage. Oops. Oh, it landed upward. How's it supposed to get flavoring if it lands upward? Alright, balance that out. Yeah, there's a lot of great things about the game that I really love, and then there's some that are, like I said, still kind of mismatched. But like I said, it's still early access, which is hilarious because this early access game is a lot more polished than some of the stuff that's been coming out lately. Alright, let's get some sleeps. Haha. 4,500 iron, jeez. Sleeping. Hi, wife. How have you been? Have a good day at work. Okay, she is a focused woman who has no time for me. That's okay. My ego is not bruised at all. And she made a good time. If only all our workers were that dedicated. I know, right? I mean, if she was going for coffee, I definitely would not have talked to her until after she had it, but I figured delaying him a couple minutes for work would be okay, but I've learned my lesson. I probably haven't. I'll probably do it again. Oh yeah, we're gonna repair that eventually. Yeah. I think berries are kind of like your fallback. Like, oh my god, there's no way I can afford taxes. Let's get berries. And berries is definitely like what I hoard the first couple years. Like, I won't pass a berry bush before picking it. I won't eat the berries if I have zero other choice, like, period. But yeah, I definitely think they should be not touched at all because they're a good fallback for people that don't have their production and stuff up. Because taxes right now are outrageous. Outrageous. Rebel. Take over the villages. No. Ah, nice. Don, I do that to my smithies when they ask for iron. I'm like, sure, I'll be back in 1 minute with your iron that I have in this chest over here. I guess we can see what they want. We already finished our mission for the season, which was sell all the things and do some stuff. The daubing, I think. So we'll see what the workers want. Yeah, so our stuff, we only have 10,500 Dynasty rep, and we have a building limit of 30, which I think is the, from what Bad's saying, that's what, even at 20,000, it's just 30. Can I help you with something? Okay. Some pants, huh? Sure, why not? Because I actually have all the things for pants. Hi, let me out. Much appreciated. Alright. J. F. So 2 wool and 5 flax. That should be easy enough. The villagers are not producing too much food, Bad. My tavern people hardly produce enough food. I have to pitch in every once in a while. Dabbing in the dab. Let's see here. Gaz, we were doing something. I just had it. Now it's gone. Some of that. I think wool. Okay. We'll bring the excess back. Nice, Isa. Yeah, we went super excess on the cabbage because I figured between that and the meat rotting, we would have plenty of fertilizer when the thing happens. Oh wait, I don't have work for you. I'm looking for someone else who has stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm preparing for that too. That's why we have 2,000 and something. Alright, so we brought her some stuff and she gave us some stuff. She gave us some wool thread, some money, and some dynasty points, which is nice. I know it's hilarious because we can grab a handful of berries for gold, but it's something satisfying about completing somebody's quest and getting gold, even if it's only like 150 gold. Don't know why I like that, I just do. Yeah, the current balance. I mean, I'm enjoying it. It's not like I'm like, oh, I'm so overwhelmed. I hate everything about everything. Oh, she gave us a straw hat too. Now we have 2. Now we have 2. Zon, you know me, I can't help min-maxing. I guess it's just my gamer way of life. I was like, I relax and relax, but... Yeah, I've been rotating. Seems to be working out okay. Like next year, this crop here, after this is pulled, this will change to wheat in the fall. But flax I use because I can make extra stuff out of it, and the seeds sell for as much as wheat seeds do. And I'm not selling any wheat right now, so more like hoarding it. So we're not where we want to be exactly on that yet. Actually, let's do this. Hi, baby calf. There we go. Oh yeah. At 6 this morning when I took the kids back home, there was already like frost on my window, slushy frost. That's why I was trying to get them home so Kenny didn't have to make 3 trips to pick the kids up. because I woke up at like 5:30 this morning. 2 o'clock and 1 o'clock. But yeah, so I got the kids ready and I took them because I checked the weather and it said it was going to get even worse around like 2 our time. Yeah, he wasn't doing anything anyway. But he said he had to go out anyway today, so I was like, well, fine, I'll take the kids back and I'll go back to sleep then. No, chicken. I kicked the kids out and I'm like, bye guys, love you, bye. Okay. I have no idea what we're doing, guys. It was a thing we were doing and then now we're not. So, there's that. We do need... See, like, I like the early game, especially like before year 5, because it's just such a rush to run around and get everything set up so your village can get more people and you can get stuff going. And then like year 6 or 7, it starts like, for me, it starts slowing down because I've kind of like set everything up already. And the rest of it's just a waiting game for your tech to catch up. So there's that. A tech tree to buy. What do you want, like, bad? If you had a choice in what they wanted to update to purchase? Stick fences, wooden fences, level 3 sheep pens. That would be swell, actually. Oh, speaking of level 3 stuff, the excavation shed needs repaired again. It's like every season. I like skip 2 seasons, so I don't have to repair it every season. Which I'm sure the guy that works in there loves me to death, because I make him freeze in the winter. Tired of repairing the livestock buildings? I concur with that. Mine's my excavation shed, like all the time. It's always broken. I mean, I'd be willing to give her the hammer so she can actually do it herself, but they don't do that. Nice. Of all the buildings with the stone texture, that'd be swell too. I'd be appreciative of that. Okay, so good there and green there. All right, awesome. Go team. So cute. Anyway. Let me check happiness on everybody. Last time I went on a building rampage, we may have been down to 30 something on a lot of these people. Looks like they're doing okay though. We only have 5 houses left to upgrade to the tier 2. And we won't be upgrading past that because we can't have more children anyway. But they do need a larger house that holds more people because once these become adults, they won't be able to get married and stuff. Yeah, absolutely. Might do some fences around there because basically what's keeping us from our next resource storage is building, cutting down trees and mining, basically. I want to put another house over here, but I'm kind of saving this spot here, at least this spot here, for the next resource storage. So we can probably fit a house here though. Yeah, I think we'll just do that. I mean, worst comes to worst, we'll just tear it down. It's not a big deal. Yeah. I'm just happy if they're married. Let me see if anybody's not married. So 64 would be the baseline for not married, because that's what the children are. 64. 64. So these two are more than 5 years apart, so they would never get married. Alright, well, might have to be some creative matchmaking. Or we might not get a chance to. He's 63. These are 64. That's weird. Aha, there you go. There's your proof that they're one off. So 64s are in the little houses. Daubed, not married. And then the one in the 204 is in the daubed and not married. There you go. There you go. Dwarf concrete proof of your research has been validated. When it's first it's a hypothesis, and now it's changed into, is it a theory? Is the next part of the hypothesis? Anyway, it's now a law. It's a thing that happened. So yes, the small houses absolutely give you one more happiness than the tier 2 ones. Dun dun dun. Thank you. Alright. We're building a house. Do 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 do. Ba da da. Ah, bigger house, the more you have to clean, less happy. Quimby! That's how I felt when I picked my house out. Could have I afforded a much, much bigger house? Yes, I could have, but I didn't want to clean it. Right now, I'm having trouble with the other 2 bedrooms. I was like, I don't want to clean those. Speaking of cleaning, my nephew asked to clean the house for money. So I let him. And instead of taking like 20 bucks and then he has monies, he asked for a $10 V-Bucks card and a $10 Xbox gift card. I'm like, what? You don't want like real money? He's like, no, I want game money. I was like, oh my god. Okay. It's for Fortnite is V-Bucks apparently. So I was like, okay, let's get you some digital. Are you sure you don't want cryptocurrency? That can increase in value. He's like, no, I want V-Bucks and an Xbox gift card, please. I was like, okay. I was like, we can buy you some Ford stock. I mean, that's been increasing. He's like, no. But he had fun. He bought some stuff and like gave it away to random people. So, I guess that's good. Shows generosity at least. Selling game money to other kids. Nice. Hey, if it was a thing like that, I'd be fine with that. Just try to make some more money. Alright, so there's going to be a tree right there, so we'll go ahead and take the tree out. That one. We did not bring the shovel, I betcha. Yep, we did not bring the shovel. Why are we overburdened? Oh, we brought logs, because we're silly. Alright, we need 34 logs, 72 planks, and 80 rocks to finish this house. But right now we need a shovel. Oh yeah? The resource storage one? Or another house? Dun dun dun. The reason we're building a house on this side of the street is because there's just enough room to be awkward between the houses, but not enough to build another house. So we got 2 there, and then we're replacing these. So we're going to move 1 over here. Okay. Well, I mean, the house will fit this far already. So I'm pretty sure we're going to be... I think it'll be tight if we do that. So yeah, I think we'll go ahead and clear out this guy back here. Good call. We'll test this out and make sure he can fit in here. Because I think I would rather have it here anyway, to be honest with you. Get a little closer. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Excellent. Alright, let's see where we're at. X. $24. Alright, let's see if we can rough terrain this. Sometimes it works out really well, sometimes it acts like a brat. Obstacles, uneven. Morning, Sam. How are you today? Okay, that's acceptable. Alright, now we gotta upgrade it to stone. Wood and stone. No! You twisted your ankle? Oh, I'm sorry, dude. Did you at least stay off of it today? It's always the worst when you hurt yourself and then still have to keep doing everything you do today. Just work it off. Heck yeah! Everybody wants the monies. It's kind of important for most of us. There we go. I'm gonna do top tier down on this, that way I don't miss anything. Which is hilarious because I'll probably miss something. It's a thing that happens a lot. Alright. Okay. Next one. This was with 34 logs, so we should see if I missed any. Alright, so it's 33 logs. Just making sure. Alright, there we go. Nice. Yeah, night shift money is better. I got a job offer via email from a lady that reached out like 6 months ago. And it's remote, so I wouldn't actually be moving, but it's a West Coast job, so it pays like twice as much as it does here where I'm at. And so I got an interview for that on Wednesday, I think. I don't need to do it, but getting a little bit stir crazy / want to do things. Not like go out, but like, I don't know, do something meaningful. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, and the fact that I'd get pretty much double what I was getting, that was another thing. So I think if I do get the job, then I can buy my mom's house in 2 years, and that way she doesn't have to stress about making rent every month. Like I said, I've got everything I need. So this would just be something that was not retirement stuff, like extra. And fluff my retirement accounts up even more. Dun dun dun. Money's easy to manage if you can manage things you want, I guess is the easiest thing. There we go. Also, I have no idea how many planks we grabbed. I think we grabbed 40, right? So 32. Yeah, it's like, I always laugh because when I do interviews now, it's not about me interviewing for a job. It's me interviewing the company to see if I'm a good fit. Like, if I'll be mostly happy there. And like aligning goals and stuff. So it's a different game than it was when I had come back from deployments and actually needed money. So it's like, it's definitely a different way to look at it. And the job that they asked me about was something I've done before, so it's not something new. Yeah. Anyway. Welcome back, Spider. See, now we got 80 rocks. Structure instead of controlled dwarf. I so agree with that. So military, right, for 20 years, and then drop it in the civilian world, and I was like, do you not have SOPs for this? Do you not have a procedure for this? Well, yeah, we do, but we don't actually use them. I was like, wait, what? Why would you have that and not use it? It's important. It's like expectations. I need to know what you expect from me so I can meet the expectations. What's that? A expectation without communication is just a thought? Yeah. Thank you, manager. That was just a thought. You didn't actually tell me what your expectation was. Yeah, it drives me bonkers. That's like I said, I'm not going for an interview on Monday. It's not, the interview's not for me, it's for them. They're on a scale of 1 to 10, how disorganized is your organization? Is it a disorganization or an organization? I think my favorite question to ask in an interview is, what's your turnover rate here? And why do you think you have that amount? Yeah, exactly. And I just need to kind of know that stuff. Otherwise, it's just, I think you get more anxiety by a lot when you go into a work situation and they don't have any clear defined goals or expectations or tasks. They're like, we want you to cover all of these things, and they just leave it at things instead of actually telling you. Like, hey, you have this system, you have this system. And these are what we expect you to do with the systems. But yeah, absolutely. Now, do I want you to schedule my lunch breaks and when I have bathroom breaks? No, you can go float yourself. But, yeah. Do. I think that's one of the things that makes Office Space such a great movie, is I think all of us have been in that situation where you have 6 bosses and like you know that you know the job better. You're like, why? Why? Alright, did that say finished? Like a finished house? Pretty sure it did, but let's see here. Management, houses. Alright, that one's done. So, we're gonna do this in a diplomatic to see who gets the new house. Completely unbiased way. Which means we're gonna destroy whatever I want. There we go. Completely objective, neutral third party. / this is in my way, so I'm moving it. Alright, so tab. Management, let's look for the homeless people. Yeah, so these two can't get married. Who else is not, or, no, they're married. Alright, cool. Assign house. That blew my age thing out of the water. Because before they weren't getting married due to age. Okay, there should be no more homeless people. Excellent. And we have room to put the next house in. Completely objective. Third party. What are you doing? Are you just decided that you're not going to work anymore? It's day 2, man. It is day 2. Move a little bit. Alright, all the cabbages are done because this lady knows what's going on and she fertilized the field. 10-to-1 this field worker's hiding. Dun, da, da, da. Yeah, that couple was married. So I moved one and both of them moved into the house, so that's good. But the age gap in that was actually pretty large. Because at first they would not like each other if they were more than 5 years apart. Let's see here, houses. 1 Honda. This one. Yeah, so 34 and 23. That's almost 9 years apart. Or is that 11? That's 11 years apart. And they're married. That's good. That's good stuff. Yeah, there is a couple that wasn't married. 64s. Yeah, 64s and 63s are not married. But these guys are at the end of our line here, so they were probably not drawn into like year 4 or 5, so they got like another year or 2. And that's okay. Some people are slower than others. But now we got plenty of room to build our houses the way we want to, so that's awesome. And good eye on the spot behind the smithy. Thank you. You need a bow? Let me guess, is it gonna be a recurve bow? Because it's always a recurve bow. Oh look, it's a recurve bow. What a surprise. Do 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 do. Recurve bow. 2 logs, 6 linen thread, 3 leather. Do 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 do. We'll just make 2 because it'll happen again very shortly. I was running, I think, 2 years ago around the lake, which is like a 3-mile perimeter. And like by week 2 of me running the lake, my feet started hurting. So they have these nifty little foot braces. That's like a sock without toes, basically. And that helped me heal up really fast because it didn't really move my ankle and my whatever the tendon is on the bottom of your foot. Damn, it was pretty decent. Of course, I also had to stop running that. I think it was probably the type of shoes that I was trying to run in. They were sneakers, but I'm not keen on buying things that aren't like tore up. Oh, let me rephrase that. I don't like buying new stuff unless my stuff's unserviceable. But these have been like 3 or 4-year-old sneakers. So I guess they got weighted or something. I'm not exactly sure what happens to tennis shoes. But they get heavier the longer you have them. I think it was you. Here's your bow. Thanks, dude. 15 rep. This is why I hate recurve 1. They take all your resources. They take all your monies. Okay. We do have another person that has another quest. I know nobody knows me, so they don't know how much like this is a big deal to me. But I actually took my nieces and nephews to the park, and we also went to a woodland a few blocks from here. So I took them out every day for a walk. Every single day. Can I help you with something? Did you get a day off? Go kill a bear? I mean, I guess we can go do that. Not tonight, though. I'm gonna sleep tonight. But yeah, the reason that it actually started is I was helping the littlest one with homework, and she had to do a science project that was taking the types of leaves. And, like, I can't say the word, it's like deciduous tree and an evergreen tree. So, like, what the difference in the leaves were. So you had to go outside and pick a leaf from each one at different types of them, and then you had to sketch them and sort them and stuff like that. And mind you, she's I think 6 or 7, so this is not even like a middle schooler type of thing. It's a little kids thing. So we went out and did that. I think Saturday, and we actually had a good time. So I took them to the park Sunday. And there was no kids anywhere for miles around. I still don't even have walls. Oh, it's storming now. Shush, thunder. The thunderstorms woke me up at like 5 this morning. Alright, we're hunting a bear, aren't we? That's what we're doing. Dun dun dun. Let's make sure we have our bow and our iron arrows. Excellent. Well, it's funny because my nephew, who's in middle school, he has almost the same assignment. So we did his early because his was not until like 2 weeks from now. So we did his early because it was the exact same one as the first graders. So 2 for 1. Yeah, Zam, it'll be interesting on that. I'm kind of excited. Like, what else are they gonna do? Oh, grats, Jay. Congrats on unlocking the mine. That'll make money management a lot easier. Yeah, Zay, I'm sorry that was a short conversation for you on that one. Because, yeah, we discussed different things and what we wanted to do. I'm not too keen on the bandits if they're going to be roving. Like, if they're roving bandits, definitely not too keen on that. Because I would like my villagers to be mostly safe. And depending on what happens to the wolves... I mean, I feel like I kill a lot of wolves. Nice. Nice. We got fertilizer pouring in like we need it to. I get wolves when I need to. Exactly. I don't try to over ambitious it on the wolves. Alright, we have everything we need. I don't know why I'm stalling. I don't know, it's like, I mean, in real life you wouldn't, like, try to go find wolves to fight, so I don't really consider it a coward dwarf. It's more like common sense. I don't want to get eaten, so I don't go hunt wolves. Yeah, I mean, if you can set up watchtowers or archery towers around so you can kind of take them out from a distance, like have the protection up, I would totally agree to having stuff like that, but... Alright. So we're doing a... Oh, I need the actual map. There we go. There are the other locations for bears. I just have one specific one that I like to go to. Also, from that picture, it looked like we can make our own little roads, but I don't know if that is a real thing or not. Because it looked like somebody had roads besides just the torches. Because I know one was like a road that we normally have, and then the other one looked like an actual added-in road. So we'll see. Like, I wouldn't mind being able to put little trails through town. Yeah, I go to the mine to hunt bears. I learned my lesson from being exhausted to run to the mines, because as soon as I was exhausted and ran to the mines, I had to shoot. And I didn't have any stamina to shoot, and it was a bad deal. It did not end well for anybody, except the bear who got a dinner. Longbow. Alright, so let him swipe. Ready? Swipe me. Alright, that works good too. Okay, we're done. We did the thing. We did the thing. Oh, if you want to know where I am here by one of the mines. There are multiple mines on the map. There are sometimes 2 bears here. That's the most I've ever seen was 2 bears. Some people say 3 sometimes, but Anyway, let's go back and turn this in for 5 gold by risking our lives. Well, if they rear back to swipe you, you have plenty of time to actually just slow back up and they can't hit you. At the moment. If you time it right. Hi, Doc. Yeah, he was slow-mowing by the time he got to me, so he didn't even get to swipe me. And I was able to pull another arrow. This place isn't too bad. I really like the environment in this game. It's peaceful and calming most of the time. Yeah, exactly, Jay. It's beautiful here. My little village. I don't know if it's considered little anymore. Might need to put palisades and stuff up soon-ish. You've only done 1 row and you get stuck every time, dude. Move a little bit. He gets stuck. I don't like him. And we're gonna have to do this one ourselves. Because the guy that was doing it decided that he don't want to work no more. 1 row and he needed a break. Well, he only did one row yesterday and the day before. Alright, let's go turn this in and then we're gonna go be a farmer for a minute. Farming and cooking is actually 2 of the things like, oh, just because you're stuck on the roof, you can't go to work? Guess what? I'm gonna make this work. I don't care. I have work for you. Actually, better yet. Move. Oh, you can run back down. Dude. One of these days. Okay. That is an acceptable reason for missing your duty when you're supposed to be in the field. If you're stuck on a roof. So he's probably been stuck up there more than a day, by the way. Yeah, come back. These are our miners, by the way. That's why they're way the heck out here. They usually stop right here and then gather mine for the ore for the rest of the day. The mine's safe again. You're welcome. 3 iron, 29 coins, and some Dynasty points. Perfect. So, here's what just happened. Let me recap for you. These guys work up in this mine. And they said, please kill a bear. So I came down to this mine to murder a bear. That's just what happened. I have shot one of them once. They did not die, so that's good. I don't know if that's been patched out now, so I don't know if I would test that theory. So I guess I could try this though. F5 and F9. So we'll see if we can get him off the roof with a basic reload. Nope, he's still up there. Alright, so let's go make a scythe. We might actually have an extra one already. It's kind of hoping the reload would make him move, but that is not what happened. Let's reload our quiver. There's no actual quiver, by the way. You just put your iron arrows in there and you hit F and they'll slot themselves over here. So there's no actual item that's a quiver. F5, F9 arrow. Ah, damn. Alright, we got a scythe. We still have our shovel on us too. F5. I'm gonna go put the shovel up. I'm gonna have to haul tail because the day is halfway done. Kids, don't run with the scythe in your hand. I'm just gonna throw that out there. For some reason it looks different. I don't like this. We're gonna switch this way. Alright, there we go. If you go downhill, you can actually catch it before it drops on the ground most of the time. It's a weird thing. And flax is much easier to see on the ground than wheat is for some reason. I think because the stalks are so little on the wheat. Get this flax down here. Okay. Left alt. Oh, nice. Yeah, well, that's a broadleaf, but let me check. Here we go. Let's choose that alt. Oh, sweet. Yeah, the orange. Oh, that's cool. That's good to know, man. I always hate harvesting wheat because it's harder to see. I can do the downward with the catch, same as a flax field, but when you don't have that option, when everything was flat, it was a pain in the tail. I have not had stuff on the ground for the next season. Does anybody know if it just destroys itself if we're a season late harvesting? Oops. Sacrifice one check. Alright, well, we'll leave a little square there. Okay. I wonder if the yield is lower. It's really hard to tell sometimes what the yield is and isn't. So far it's one seed and you get 5 out of these, basically. 3 to 5. I have not had to do this in a long time. Although I will say that this scythe seems to last a lot longer than it did my first year. Like, we had 2 10x10, not 10x10s, 4x5s, because it was only like a 20 space. 2 20s and it was already destroyed. And this is a 10x16 and we're almost done with it. Slash, we're not really done with it. I know I had cut a flax field down and deleted the field because I didn't need it anymore. Which actually might be what happens next, because we might be switching to 216s instead of 3. Because that was something I was going to do last year and I forgot. Yeah, so this game is not without its glitches still, by any means, but like I said, it's completely playable and it's fun, so we're here, playing and having fun. Dun, 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 dun. 3x7's nice. Well, they have such a variety of things to actually plant in the game that I really enjoy having different stuff. We could actually stop on the flax a little while, but like I said, I'm using the seeds to sell. We might switch to wheat, but wheat doesn't, like its seasons don't overlap correctly. Well, they overlap on what real life would be for wheat, like they do a good job on the rotations for that, but it doesn't sync up for easy harvesting, basically. There's always one odd season out. Oh look, that's much better than a 20 field though, so good job. At least we got a little bit more durability. Oh man, now there's a lady on this field and she's stuck too. Come on. Move. Move. Bernard's a farmer though, he's not a... Okay, that does the things, hold on. This is always a trap, by the way. Okay, we made it out. We made it out alive, guys. Sometimes we get stuck in there for a little while. We can go cut down the field with a knife. That sounds like a good idea. Now while she's getting tons of XP doing that, we're gonna make them cry by putting in 2 new fields. The fact that autumn wheat doesn't come up until summer is kind of like a point of contention with me, because that is actually how it works, but it doesn't overlap well with the other crops, like cabbage in the summer. Alright. Don't freak out. This is part of the plan. Oops. I kind of want to let him finish just so he gets XP. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, let's go ahead and finish helping this lady up here. Because it does... Oh, I guess we should drop the flax off first. You will never be done. I know, right? Zam, it feels like it sometimes. I mean, it has come so much further than it did last time. Like, you guys remember the slight trauma all of us endured when farming first came out here. I don't know what's uphill and downhill with this one. Should be interesting. We'll do what we can. Dun, dun, dun. Sorry guys, I'm focusing so I'm not talking. Dun, dun, dun. As long as we get this done before dark, we should be fine. Oh no, it's getting dark. We only have one more swath to do. We can do it. We got this. What this is, I don't know, but we got it. Yeah, we're definitely going to go from... We're going to go down to 2 fields, but we're going to do 2 max fields. Do we need to? No, because we already have crap tons of stuff, but that's what we're going to do. Easy, lady. You could have been murdered. Could have accidentally murdered you. She's like, I got this, boss. I was just on a 30-minute break for 6 hours. She's like, I'm so confused on what just happened. Oh yeah. Working in the field all day, of course I'm all sweaty and gross. They do not have any type of livestock doing anything right now. Alright. So then we're gonna get this as close to this as we can and as close to the house as we can. Boop. Alright. Q, building, farming, field. Here-ish. Alright, yep. Alright, and we just run. At the bottom, in the middle, is your size. So we're at 16 by 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Boops. There we go. Looks like we're gonna have to probably take that tree out. Let me look. No, we won't have to. I don't think we will. And again. Field, and here's this, so we move over 1. Grab and go. Oh, just 16, buddy. Just 16. Come on. You can do it. Obstacle. There's a tree. Is there 2 trees, guys? It kind of looks like there are. Alright, fine. Let's go. Let's go murder something. I think it's this one. Bye, Moon. See you later, man. Thanks for hanging out with us. Off with their heads. Now we gotta run all the way back and get the shovel that somebody / I decided not to bring. Yes, that is all clay. It's right here by the crossroads, the bridge right outside of Gustovia. The clay pits are right here. Alrighty. Well, let's dump some of this in the barn here. We'll get another thing of milk. Chug that down, and then we'll get the shovel. Oh, in the way of the field? I don't think so. I think it's just because we're two over from where we were and that other tree was in the way. So, I think that's what's going on there. Shovel. We can put the scythe back though, that's good. Shovel. 5, and grab a bucket of milk. Nice. Well, there is like so many trees over here, it's really, really nice. Usually where I set up, trees are a little bit further away, so I deforest like half of a hillside. And then go from there. Bucket. There we go. We got the shovel, so let's go get this one stump and we should be clear to put the field in. Like I said, this looks super close. We'll just take it out. Just in case. I don't think it is though, because we were up to 14 with fine with nothing until we got over to the other side. 5. There we go. Yeah, I'll probably be setting up there next playthrough. I know this is a little closer to everything, but I felt really smushed in. 5, there we go. Alright. E, house, farming, field. 16? 16, boops, there we go. And management, this, we're doing wheat on both of these this time. That's a lot of wheat, man. 256. Good luck, guys. That is a lot. Alright, so let's go put these back and then we will take a bath because we're stinky. Alrighty. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, good. Yeah, season change. So I'll have to stop the recording for YouTube, but I'm still feeling pretty good if you guys want to hang out for another season. But if you need to bounce, that's okay too. Alright, stinky? No more stinky. Topped off on food and water. Oh yeah, that's true, season change. We didn't actually have to take a bath. I keep forgetting. But, I mean, I couldn't live with myself. My wife would be like, I know you didn't bathe, you jerk face. Alright, so we're going to step in here and we're going to do sleeping. Alright, I'm going to hold on for 1 second. I got to do the YouTube thing.